Hi Cubies, welcome to my live stream. Let's see if this works here. A few corrections here and there. Miniature, yeah, and it is focusing. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. A little bit more from the front. Too much. Yeah, that should be enough. Okay, wonderful. Welcome to my live stream, everybody. And yeah, this will be Project Necrons live. And there we go again. Ronasaur directly coming in with a super thanks of 20 Canadian dollars. Wonderful, wonderful news. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. This is great. This is great. So let's put the paper on my wet palette. There we go. Fun fact. Did you know that Ronasaur is so strong, he once bounced a bouncy ball on the pavement and it didn't come back? Well, it is rumored that it's now orbiting the Earth in a geostable orbit roughly 2 miles above the ISS. Don't shut up and take my money. Yeah, I will not shut up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, what are we going to do today? Well, I have here this lovely itsy bitsy spider I will continue painting on, and I have 3 Necron Scorpic destroyers. I will also be finishing. Those are the last remnants of the Project Necrons that I had been working on for the last week, and we want to finish those here live on camera. So, let's start with the troops here, and I will be going back and forth between those 2 unit entries while colors are drying. So what I've done so far with those units is I primed them in black, and I now spilled white on the base of this lovely Necron. But we can simply remove that very quick. There we go. So, and welcome everybody who has joined the stream so far. We are painting some Necrons. Itsy bitsy 11 out of 10 best Cryptoid boy would be Ghost Boy again. Nice. So, like I said, what I've done before is I've primed them in black, I've dry brushed them in silver, then painted all the armor panels with Arcrux Earthshade, and that's it. So, what we're doing now here is prime all the... that's what happened. My light source was in the way, and my brush hit the light source. Yeah, I'm now priming here all the glowy bits, all the weapons and some orbs that they have in Korax Grey or Korax White, however you want to call it. Several people always claim, yeah, Korax White is the worst white that you can get, never get this. Well, this color is just labeled wrong. There's nothing wrong with this color. It's wonderful. in its covering ability, as you can see here, directly over black. No other white can do this. So, what has everybody been painting today? I've already heard what Rhinosaur is doing on my Discord. He is working on some stuff. On a cockpit, sand filing it, sanding it down. Maybe I should turn on a little bit of music in my background. I will use my headphones for that, so you don't hear it, but I can have music. You can have your own music then. Insert legally distinct and copyright enforceable name here. Discontinue the color. Yeah, legally distinct, just call it Corex Gray, and everything is fine. Yeah, YouTube has some problems with music in playing in the background, so I won't be playing music here directly on stream for you guys, unfortunately. But it's always nice to have music playing, so I won't take your personal music choice from you. Just play whatever you like, and I play whatever I like. Well, so let's pick up my headphones. Ta-da! Let's put it. There we go. So, dun, 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 dun. Let's start the music. Okay, nice. Better. Always better with music. Party in the Discord. So let's adjust the camera a little bit so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Maybe I should put on my glasses. Then I could maybe see what I'm doing. Ah, way better. Yeah, I'm coming into the age where I have to wear glasses while painting, and I'm still not used to it, so I often forget. So, what could I talk about? Just before the stream started. Oh, blind Shih Tzu, yeah. painting without glasses. Blind Shih Tzu. Yeah, right before I started with the stream, I just watched the newest episode 3 of Solo Leveling, and I must say, yeah, that show starts to developing quite nice. So I'm interested in what this show has to offer in the further iterations. I know that Solo Leveling has a big fan base on the webcomic, and then I guess there's also a light novel version and a manhwa. So what animes are you guys looking forward to, or just started watching, or you could recommend? Anything besides the obvious, like Frieren Beyond Journey's End? From Runosaur again, my daughter and I are waiting for the next animated season of JoJo. Stone Ocean was trippy. Okay, Stone Ocean I never heard of. JoJo's Bizarre Adventures I have heard. I never watched it myself. The time I got reincarnated as a slime, yeah, that's from Chapter Master Hansi. I recommend that time I got reincarnated as a slime. I can also highly recommend that. From Rhinosaur, although now I can't unsee Custodes as the Pillar Man. By the way, welcome, Chapter Master Hansi. Welcome to the stream. So, Rhinosaur, this Pillar Man, I don't get the reference. So if the Emperor had a text-to-speech device, uses the poses that the three antagonists from JoJo BA? I don't get the reference, sorry. I know the channel on YouTube, text-to-speech device from the Emperor. But again, JoJo's Bizarre Adventures I never watched. The Pillar Men are three ancient enemies in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Oh, okay. Hello, Jeffrey Corbello. Nice of you to drop by. We are painting Necrons today. So, let's take the next. So, and the Pillar Men are looking like Deathcore of Creep guys? Or what? Sorry for my ignorance. From Ronosaur, sexy, rippling, mostly naked, and homoeroticized lion cloth and ancient garb. Okay. And what has that to do with Deathcore of Greek? Nada. Okay. Well, whatever makes your brain tingle and tick specific neurons. If you want to think about Deathcore of Greek when you hear that term or other way around, I'm not here to judge. I'm definitely not here to judge. I got a message on Discord. Give me 1 second. Okay. Now I have the full picture. Rippled dudes in loincloth. Okay. Why not? Also, back to topic. Another anime that I highly, highly recommend is the Apothecary Diaries, airing right now. Like, literally. Newest episode should be up around now. Looking forward to see that episode later today. And Ronosaur, if you continue the trend of supporting me so much, I might be able to buy a new 3D printer. Keep doing it. Nah, just kidding. You don't have to finance me a complete new 3D printer. But I'm very, very grateful for all your support. This is the commercial section of the video. Everything I do is sponsored by you guys. Either by watching my videos, clicking the like button, commenting, feeding the YouTube algorithm so that my content is spread out through the internet, or by leaving a super thanks. But like always, my content is absolutely free of charge. You don't have to pay me anything. All my content is freely available on YouTube for everybody. Sorry if I'm a little bit silent when I'm concentrating here on painting. When I'm painting tiny details, like here the eyes or the rib cages, and trying not to hit anything else with the paint. Oops, sorry. Okay, that was destroyer number 2. Now comes destroyer number 3. No, I don't want to start an Umfrage. Okay. William Lancaster. Oh my god, first time catching a live. How has your day been, GP? Well, my day was pretty uneventful so far. I well, just watched a little bit of YouTube and waited for the stream to happen. How about you, William Lancaster? How was your day? Sounds like a relaxing Saturday. Yeah, quite uneventful. It's quite cold outside. Everything is white, covered in a thick blanket of snow. Good. Just put the finishing touches on some Legion Imperialis Space Marines. Nice. Nice. Legion Imperialis. The epic scale board game. What colors are you painting your tiny marines? Uh, I play Iron Hands, so black and silver pretty easy at that scale. Each marine takes like 2 minutes. Well, neat. Well, I don't know if you've seen it, but recently I tried something called Warhammer 40%, where I shrank down Space Marines a little bit. How long for the heather stripes? Iron Hands, not Iron Warriors. Iron Hands don't have hazard stripes, if I recall correctly. Well, here was my attempt of a small-scale Warhammer 40k. Here my Warhammer 40%. I just printed them 40% smaller. Not as small as the Legion Imperialis versions, but still tiny and pocket-sized. But those videos were not very popular on YouTube, so I for now hold back on this project. From William Lancaster. Oh yeah, I did see the 40% scale, and using centimeters instead of inches gave my group the idea of mini hammer. Yeah. Pocket-sized Warhammer. I personally think that's a really cool idea to have a tiny little board where you can really play on the kitchen table or something like that. Or you have just a box like a good old Monopoly, and you open it, and the box itself is a complete gaming board on the inside, on the upper lid maybe, and then the lower part are all the miniatures, and then you can play an entire game with that. That would be cool. You can just store it on a shelf. Would be a really cool project if you have maybe well, 2 entire armies then built together. You can just whip it out whenever you feel like. You don't have to prepare an insane big gaming table for that and paying hundreds of dollars for terrain and miniatures. I think that's a really cool idea. William Lancaster. So we use the Epic Minis, but then use the 30k 28mm rules. It's great to be able to carry 3,000 points of 30k in a cookie tin. Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. Whole army in a tiny scale. Neat. If you have pulled that off, it's great. But just like I said on my channel, it didn't went well with the views and the likes and the comments, and so I put the project on hold. Maybe to be revisited later. Plus, which is cheaper which is great. Yeah, I can definitely see that. It's way cheaper, definitely. So guys, while I'm live right now, if you have any questions painting related, if you want to learn any specific technique or have questions to maybe to a tutorial of mine that you didn't understand really, or I didn't uh, elaborate enough on, feel free to ask questions. Or just tell me what you had for lunch. I, for example, had rice with a cut down sausage and a little bit of ketchup and soy sauce. Very cheap and very fast cooked meal. I just throw it into my rice cooker, the sausage and the rice, let it boil, put it in a bowl, cut up the sausage, and it's done. Sometimes I don't want big fancy cooking techniques. It just has to be fast and easy. It just fills the stomach. And sometimes I stand here and cook for hours. Totally depends on my mood. There, I missed one. Okay. And now comes the big boy. From William Lancaster, the added scarabs were a great idea. Thank you. Yeah, I think scarabs are a really nice addition, especially to canoptic tomb spiders. They work well together. Let's fill the entire thing here with white. Should be nice glowing after that. And then the normal canoptic tomb spider model looked so static to me that I really wanted a different flying stance. It was like that, and all the legs were in the same position, and I thought, it needs to be more dynamic. And then I thought, maybe in this angle. And then I looked through my bits boxes, and I found the the terrain bits box where I had all the leftover stuff from terrain for my terrain board, and there were the pipes from Warhammer Imperium magazine the ones from the 40k starter set. And I thought, that could be used as a flying stance. And so I just moved the legs a little bit so that they had all contact points, in addition to here this little grabby arm, and well, it actually really nice balanced directly on top of this two-part pipe thing, but it was a little bit too small, and so I added the front and the back piece here again. Yeah, and it works really well. So sometimes when you have an older model in a range of new models, it helps a little bit if you try to break up the static pose of a miniature by just basing it in a different angle. From William Lancaster, completely agree. Putting it on the regular flying base would have been boring. I much more prefer dynamic flying stance. When I painted up my Dreadclaw, I use ruined buildings as a flying stand. Yeah, that was my first thought, that I use some ruins to balance this thing on. And I will probably go for that for my second Tomb Spider that I have still not built. So there's that both spiders are a little bit different from each other. Personally, I don't really like here the weapon on top. That's why I magnetized it. It blocks the overall shape of the spider, and I think the glowing bit here in the middle is the real focus point of this entire miniature, and well, this thing blocks it completely. For the next spider, I maybe mount this thing far more here on the back, maybe, or maybe underslung. We will see. Thanks again for everybody who has tuned in so far. It's great to have company while painting. So here comes the hard part. You can't see anything, but here I'm painting the glowing prism here underneath, and the second part of the sphere from underneath. By the way, if you are interested in what I'm listening right now, currently I'm listening to Manowar, Hands of Doom. You know what's terrible is when here the end of your brush hits the camera holder. So you want to turn the brush and then it's blocked. No, not allowed this way. Those are the problems when you paint under a camera. So I guess these 6 balls can also be glowing. Yesterday I had a look in the internet if there are some tournaments nearby, but unfortunately I found only 2 events, and both were Lord of the Rings. One of the systems I don't collect. Well, I guess no tournament playing for me. So, how are you guys playing? Mostly on a club system? Do you play at your own home? Do you play mostly tournaments? Do you go to the GW store? Do you go to your local game store? Where do you play? I play mostly at my own basement. From Chapter Master Hansi, too bad, it's a great system. Mostly with friends at my place or theirs. Yeah, the thing is, with Lord of the Rings, back in the day, I had a Lord of the Rings army. Well, I still technically own it. It's somewhere in boxes here. I had a few Uruk-hai painted, but I had nobody who was interested in this game system. And then Games Workshop released some Wood Elf stuff for them, and it was so expensive for 10 models, 10 models for 42 euros, and that was an absolutely no-go for me. So I simply stopped with Lord of the Rings altogether. Also, Lord of the Rings has a very small scale, realistic scale with the weapons and armor and stuff, and the miniatures are not 28 millimeters but 25 millimeters in scale, and over time they became too small for me. I personally don't really like painting smaller miniatures, and I prefer bigger miniatures. As you might have noticed, I have painted a lot of dreadnoughts for my army, for my Space Marines. They are basically now oops all dreadnoughts. And I have an Imperial Knight army, and I like painting big miniatures. So that's one of the reasons why I don't like playing Lord of the Rings. Because the miniatures are too small. I basically can't see what I'm painting. Well, nowadays I use glasses, but still. The decision to go 25 millimeter instead of the now prevalent 35 millimeter in Games Workshop stuff. Nah. But those were restrictions placed upon Games Workshop by New Line Cinema, because they wanted to distinguish Lord of the Rings from Warhammer. They had also the stipulation at the beginning that no conversion bits were allowed in their stores, so you couldn't convert your Lord of the Rings stuff with Warhammer miniatures and vice versa. They basically lifted that specific restriction. Oh, dang it! I missed an entire blade here. Why didn't anyone tell me? Dang it. Well, too late now. So let's quickly fix that. So from Chapter Master Hansi, I had the same problem before. Now I have colleagues playing. For Mesbg, I ordered 3D printer now. Middle Earth, the battle game, strategy battle game. I don't know the correct name for this shortcut. See, that's how little I connect with the system. Middle Earth strategy battle game. Okay, nice. Okay. This needs to wait. From Brandon Shipman. Cannot believe I'm catching Alexandra painting live. I first started watching in 2009. It's great to see you still hobbying. Yeah, I'm just too stubborn to stop. The YouTube algorithm basically tells me, stop doing YouTube! You're not wanted here. But, I don't care. From my 37,000 subscribers, only 100 watch. So, yeah. That's basically the algorithm telling you, just shut up and stop YouTube. Super likes stay different. Yeah. The super thanks help me to stay on this platform. Otherwise, I couldn't afford this anymore. So thank you very, very much. You keep basically the lights on. Rhinoceros started paying my my rent. Or my electric bill. Electricity bill? Is it electric bill or electricity bill? What would you say? From Brandon Shipman. If it's helpful, I still use your How to Paint Every Miniature and How to Paint NMM series to introduce my friends to color theory and such. Yeah, that's really cool. That's really cool. I'm always fond of people telling me that my videos have helped them learn painting, or that they introduce people into the hobby via my videos. It's really nice to hear. There's another thing that I missed. Dang. So let's see how my battery is doing. Oh, today it's looking good. I can still going. So, Rhinoceros, since you so generously paid for the stream, and basically you own the stream today, do you have any questions or wishes or anything that I can help you with? And again, I missed the spot. Dang it. Just keep being awesome and spool up the tunes on Discord. The tunes? I don't know what you mean. Spool up the tunes? Should I insert a music bot or something? Or what do you mean? You must know I'm a totally programming noob. I have no idea how to introduce a bot into Discord. Music when you join us. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know if I can do that without a feedback loop from you guys. But I will do my best. Okay, now let's finish this blade here with the green. There we go. Okay, there we have everything green. Now here, this little dot that I missed. There we go. And now here, the little dot that I missed. There we go. Ta-da! And now, let's remove those again. Bring the big boy in. Or the big girl. Or whatever gender identity this spider has. Well, it produces scarab swarms, so I would guess she's female. Basically a big mama. Mama spider. What I don't understand is why a spider is producing scarabs and not tiny little spiders. But I guess that's based on the Egyptian theme that Necrons follow. I never understood why it had to be Egyptian themed. Ronosaur is confused, just like I am. I think we are talking in German. I would say wir sprechen aneinander vorbei. We are talking apart from each other. From Michael Wiseman. Hello. Longtime fan, thank you for what you do. Yeah, thank you for watching it. Thank you very much, and thanks for switching on the stream. So, those are all the green bots. So, we are streaming for over an hour now. Time for a little smoke break. So, if you want, you can go to the toilet now, have a little smoke for yourself, have a little bit to drink, unless you don't smoke. Then don't go smoking. What green this is here Contrast Paints Mantis Warrior Green over a base coat of Corax White. Problem in my Discord. 1 second. No, not delete the channel. Benutzer limit. Okay. Pi, if you're watching this. Sorry, Pi, if you are watching this. I've turned up the user capacity to 15 on the Discord now. Sorry, I didn't know that this channel had only a max capacity of 2. So now it should work properly. From Dodge Rogers. I tried using Striking Scorpion and it doesn't look nearly as vibrant. Nice one. Yeah, there are several different greens that can work. Black Flash. No, not this one. Where is it? Yeah, here. previously they had here this Tesseract Glow. It is a little bit more glowing as this one, but as you can see, it has a tendency to produce very much streaking, and this here has more a tendency to flow into the recesses, as you can clearly see here. And this is a much better designed color than this one. Also here, after about 2 days, you have here at the bottom this thick layer of green, and even the agitator ball is stuck in there, and it takes shaking about 20 minutes until this here is workable again. So I'm not a big fan of that. Then we have here Warp Lightning. It's a different green tone. It's also a nice green glowing effect color. But yeah, for my Necrons, I prefer here the Mantis Warrior green. So now my cigarette is ready. I'm on a little break. So, the things to do, what is left to do is finishing up the painting of the blades. So I've basically base coated them now in this green, and then I start to highlight, and after that I start to shade the darker parts, and this is done. Then I will dry brush the base here in 3 coats: gray, middle gray, and light gray. Paint the base trims in black. And then the edge highlighting on the metal parts. This I will probably do outside of the live stream, because this takes a long time. This is the most time-intensive painting process of this whole color scheme. But I think here overall, with this dark metal brass color and contrasted with this glowing bright green weapons, that's a really striking color scheme for Necrons. What do you guys think? How would you prefer to paint Necrons? More in a silver fashion, like old school, or maybe in a colored fashion, like my other painting scheme, or one from the Codex? Maybe the silver and red ones. Also, I was asked. I was asked what I did today. Well, I did a little bit. I was building stuff. I built a whole lot of more Necron warriors to paint. Ta-da! 8 new warriors. From Chapter Master Hansi, my wife intends to have purple lights on hers. Well, purple, that's also neat. May I suggest a color for your wife, if she's watching right now? So, what I would recommend to her is my mixture, this here. This here is a color mixture that I've created out of 3 different contrast paints, and it looks great on Necrons. Wait a second. It's a mixture of Vulperous Pink, then Doomfire Magenta, and where do I have it? Where do I have it? Luxion Purple, where are you? There we go. And Luxion Purple. These 3 together into in a 1-to-1-to-1 mixture will create this color here. And this is such a lovely, vibrant magenta, just like my my own channel logo. So maybe this is something for her. Vulperous Pink, Doomfire Magenta, and what was the third? Luxion Purple. That is a brilliant purple. Yeah, this is not purple. This is a pure. And I was basically searching for that color for, well, roughly 20 years. And I finally found it. I created it myself. Let's show you again the result, how it looks on a painted miniature. 1 second. What? Color trimmers, no. Here. There we go. This is how it looks on a miniature. I've painted this how did I paint this? I painted this over white with this color, and then I shaded it again with more Luxion Purple here in the shadow region, and then I added a tiny bit of white to the color to highlight the edges. This is how it turns out then. And I think that looks great on Necrons. I was thinking about making this color scheme for my Necrons, but it was a little bit too much work to pump out a big amount of Necrons. But if your wife likes that, maybe that's something for her. But she will have purple weapons, not metal. Yeah, then it's much easier. Just like I did, prime the glowy bits then in white, put on the wash, and highlight with a tiny little bit of white, and done. That will be easy then. So, what now? What to do now with my time? Yeah, let's start highlighting the green bits, shall we? So, for this blade, I will basically make a highlight here at this point and a highlight here at the back end. So, And maybe I should put on my glasses back on. That could help. Ah, now I see what I'm doing. Great. That improves things. Okay, same for this blade. So the first coat is basically evening out the green a little bit. So to basically remove a little bit of the coffee staining that the contrast paint leaves behind. Working with such bright colors is always a little bit tricky. The covering ability will be a little bit better after I add a little bit white to the paint. But we will get there. See, it's covering way better now. So So normally I would do on such blades an elaborate wet blending, but I'm pretty much speed painting these Necrons. So I go for a more quick approach with that. Okay. Now I will add a little bit of water to the color. There we go. With that, I will now highlight here the glowing rib cages on one side. So as you can see, I'm just depositing the lighter color on one side, and from afar it looks like they're glowing from the sides. Then. And again, here's one that I totally missed. Dang it. Well, there's always something that I miss. Ah, dang it. There's an air bubble. Got it. already. Okay, time for some more white. Okay, we're slowly but surely reaching the end of the stream now. Doesn't take long until the blades here are done, and I think I will call it for today then. We are streaming for 1.5 hours right now. And I think that's a good time to stop. So, if there are any last final questions for me for today, then you have now the option to ask them. From Chapter Master Hansi, have a great rest of the weekend. Yeah, thank you, you too. And thanks for stopping by. It was a pleasure to have you here. So, what I will do now is take the contrast paint, and with that I will glaze in transition between the colors. So, I start by darkening here the middle. And yeah, that takes time. I will do that at least 3 times more, and paint basically a color transition here with the contrast paint. Just like that. Then with a wet brush, I will feather out the transition here. See? I will basically wet blend the entire thing here with contrast paint. Yeah, and that takes quite a long time. So this is nothing for the stream. This is always paint one brush stroke and wait for it to dry. That's something that can be done while watching YouTube videos. Make a stroke, watch again. Make a stroke again, watch again. You know the drill. So, I will finish these up off camera, and well, you will see them probably on my Discord or my Instagram. Thanks you for everybody who tuned in today for today's stream, and it was lovely to have you all here, and we see us in the next video. Happy painting. Don't forget to hit the like button. It helps my channel a lot for the YouTube algorithm if you hit the like button. Subscribe if you like. The subscribe button is nowadays basically devoid any function because the algorithm determines what you watch, not the subscribe button. But maybe it helps the algorithm if you press it. You can press it if you like. Leave a super thanks if you like to support my channel, and we see us in the next video. You're Alexandra. Bye!